can hear you just fine and dandy.
You'll see women on TV that are over the age of 30 or something, but those are women who have normally grown up on TV. But for me to kind of pursue this endeavor at the age of 38 was kind of unheard of. And for this to be only my second TV show at the age of 51 is, again, kind of unheard of. I was working as the fashion ad director over at Rolling Stone, but prior to that I had been the fashion and beauty ad director at Vibe magazine. And so we're talking about the heyday of like fashion and music working in tandem. You're talking about being able to take people like T.I. over to Milan or introduce Usher to different people in Milan. And so it was always kind of fabulous and kind of very much a dream job, which is why when I decided to quit that job, I kind of felt that I could do this new life. I felt like I could achieve these goals because I'd already done something that was near damn impossible for a little brown girl from 150th Street and 8th Avenue in Harlem.
Here's what, we're gonna get a little taste of that as we play Bevelation Nation. Bevy, I wanna hear your thoughts on some hot topics.
Okay. Andy Cohen, I met him first when he cast me for the Tim Gunn show, back when he was still just a Bravo executive. And he said, we're gonna work together. And for 7 years, he tried to find different vehicles for me to be a part of on Bravo. He created a segment around me called Bevelations. And it was kind of like a woman on the street where I would like go and interview people and tell it like a T.I. is. But that name kind of stuck. And when he gave me a radio show on Sirius XM, I decided to call my show Bevelations. It's all about branding. Have you been body shamed? And if so, how have you kind of overcome that obstacle? So I always tell people, you have to know what it is that you want and you can't let others dictate it to you. And you also have to create your own narrative. Folks will sit up and tell you exactly who you are all day, every day. Now, if you choose to listen to them, you can miss out on some really great things. You can miss out on you living your most authentic and true and fabulous life. Because if I listened to those folks, at this point I would have been a publisher of some digital magazine of some sort, and I would have been making lots of money. I would have been very fabulous. I would have been very unhappy.
The GAG Award for Most Improved Housewife goes to Miss Nene Leakes.
It took 7 years for me to actually secure my first TV show, which was Fashion Queens. Most people would have quit. Well, I look at my mom, who's 90, and my dad, who's 93, and they're still going. And then I look at people like Cicely Tyson, who got her Tony at the age of, 89 or 90, like a Norman Lear, who's still creating TV shows. You look at somebody like an Angela Bassett, who is still popping at the age of 60 and thriving and has an even bigger career than she did in her 40s and her 30s. Isn't that amazing? It don't stop. And while youth is definitely prized and something to enjoy, it does get greater later, which is one of my mantras. It gets greater later.
Okay, let's do it, sis.
5 to the open. 4, 3 to the open.